Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has left the political scene buzzing after joining surprise talks with opposition leaders. And guess who else was there? None other than the former Interior CS, Fred Matiang'i. Yes, you heard that right. The same Matiang'i who once locked horns with opposition bigwigs is now sitting at the same table with them. Politics truly has no permanent enemies. This high-level meeting took place in Nairobi and brought together heavyweights like Kalonzo Musyoka, Martha Karua, Eugene Wamalwa, and even former ANK-TD boss Mukisa Kituyi. Their mission, one clear goal: to build a united front strong enough to stop President William Ruto's re-election in 2027. But what's really catching everyone's attention is Gachagua's bold move. Remember, he's a sitting deputy president, yet here he is, strategizing with the very people who opposed his boss. What's going on? Gachagua openly declared his ambition to run for president in 2027. However, he also emphasized the need for opposition unity. He said all the leaders in that room, himself included, would eventually agree on one candidate to carry the opposition flag. He even promised to support that candidate if it's not him. Quite a twist, isn't it? And then there's Matiang'i. After keeping a low profile abroad, he's now back in Kenya, jumping straight into the political fire. For many, this marks his dramatic comeback into active politics. Just a few years ago, Matiang'i was the face of the system, often accused by opposition leaders of being a hardliner. Now, he's shaking hands with his former rivals. Clearly, 2027 is a game changer. This sudden alliance is sending shockwaves across the political landscape. It's a signal that the opposition is serious about presenting a formidable challenge. What used to be fragmented voices are now trying to sing from the same hymn sheet. But why is Gachagua making such moves? Some analysts say it's a power play, distancing himself from Ruto, creating his own path to State House. Others believe it's pure survival politics. Aligning with the opposition could be his way of staying politically relevant if things go south in the Kenya Kwanza camp. At the same time, Matiang'i's re-entry could either revive or disrupt opposition dynamics. Is he the fresh face they need, or will old rivalries resurface? Time will tell. Now, my fellow Kenyans, let me give you my 2 cents. In politics, the enemy of my enemy becomes my friend. What we're witnessing is not betrayal, it's strategy. Every politician is looking for where the wind blows strongest. For Gachagua, standing alone is risky. For Matiang'i, coming back with a bang is necessary. And for the opposition, numbers matter. So, alliances like these are born out of necessity, not love. But here's the real question. Will Kenyans buy into this new unity, or will they see it as political convenience? Remember, voters are not as gullible as some politicians think. The real battle will not be in boardrooms, but in hearts and minds of the ordinary mwananchi. From where I sit, this is just Act 1. The real political theater of 2027 has just begun. Hii ni Sauti Mzalendo. Tunakupa sauti ya ukweli. Tuko macho. Je, wewe uko macho?